A lot of pros and other players of Counter-Strike use 4:3 resolution to play the game. As time goes on, it also seems like more and more people are using stretched versus black bars. Though it has its cons of poor view distance, faster players, stretch pixels, smaller field of view, worse resolutions, it does have one very good plus, which is FPS. So which of the two settings gives the most? For this benchmark, I did the same test as I did in my communication software video, and this time compared low video settings and high video settings. In short, it's not really clear. What I mean is that they go back and forth on both video settings. We'll first look at low settings. Black bars performed about 1% better than stretched, but in some maps, stretched barely does better. It may just be of random variables that we really can't take too much weight for. It seems like the settings really don't seem to affect maps too majorly at higher FPS in the grand scheme, but at the same time, you'll notice that they give larger margins of FPS difference in certain maps compared to those at higher settings. In higher settings, the map's FPS are a lot closer, but at the same time, the overall FPS difference is a bit bigger, 2%, because the FPS overall is lower. Again, sometimes the maps exchange who is the leader versus the other benchmark I did for FPS where it did have a clear leader, so we can't really draw a conclusion to who gives the better FPS. In the end, if you switch to 4:3 for better performance, you should choose the one that is easier to stand, as the FPS difference doesn't seem to be major. I'd personally recommend for someone switching from 69 to 4:3 to use black bars, as the mouse movement is more similar to 69, but both are terrible anyway.